Given enough time, land heals itself. Thousands of years of wind, rain, erosion, glacier movement, and sun clean places of stuck energy and lost souls naturally. Land and place have very different sense of time than we humans. Due to our shorter time spans, it's often necessary or desirable to energetically clear buildings and places where atrocities have occurred so we can live there in the area in peace. Outside of the main Sachsenhausen Memorial is a mass grave holding 7,000 Germans who died in the camp when the Russians took over Sachsenhausen after World War II. It was a dark and overcast spring day when our group came to the site of Special Camp Number 7. We all felt the heaviness as we passed through the center of the memorial.
What jumped out at me from this monument are the words "bis nichts mehr zurückbleibt," until none are left behind. What we're here today to do is to open an opportunity for those left behind to transfer and make their transition into the light.
Imagine, you are an ethnic German. You managed to survive 6 horrible years of war that ends with the bombing of Berlin. Instead of enjoying the freedom from fear and terror that the Nazi government had established over its own citizens and all of Europe, you are arrested and held without trial or charges by the Soviet occupying forces. It is estimated that 60,000 Germans were imprisoned in the Sachsenhausen, and 12,000 died there from starvation and disease. Once near the site, we did an exercise to raise our personal vibration and strengthen the energetic fields of our bodies. The Mikyo we did clears, energizes, and connects the chakras and meridians in the human body and helps to clear and focus the mind.
Zai. Zen.
Bis nichts mehr zurückbleibt, the very reason we were there. We connected in meditation with Joseph, the guardian spirit of the site, and then connected with those who were buried there.
And now, we're going to set our boundary intent and to chant 3 times Aloha, Aloha, Aloha Maie. The last line from a Hawaiian entry chant when a person enters into an area. They chant an entry chant to let everyone there at their destination know they come with Aloha, Aloha, Aloha Maie, love, 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 and only love. Aloha. After we chant 3 times the Aloha, Maye, we inhale the chant back with our boundary intent and take in any messages, images, and accept that in a quiet meditation, and then write down what you feel.
In the last communication I had with Joseph, he asked that we come back and clear the other areas of land where mass graves are nearby. Using a Hawaiian technique, we sent love, respect, and compassion into the gravesite. Then came the work of calling the remaining souls to the black stone monument for their journey to the light. Once they had passed on, a silence seemed to descend upon the land. Then the sun came out as we sent high vibrational sacred symbols into the grave. This is done to fill the energetic space created by the exit of the souls. When I went to check in with Joseph, I smiled. He was no longer there.
For me, one of the most powerful parts of what we did here today was the chanting into the area where the bodies are buried, and with a boundary intent, inhaling the chant back and getting images. And what was powerful about that for me were the images, almost like a charcoal drawing, of the people who suffered here, skeleton faces looking up into the light with hope.
There's space now to breathe for me and for you and for Michael and all people who live here. And I got the real impression, yes, it's done. It's done. Before I thought maybe I have to do it several times until I have the feeling that this and this happens, but no, it was fertig.
That worked. That really did work, and that was a great experience for me, that I can show entities a way to go where it's better for them.
What it's like to have stayed here needlessly, to have lingered needlessly and not gone to the light, and to finally, due to the passage of time and people caring enough, to embrace the hope, to allow the hope, and to make the transition into the light. I think the point of the work here is bringing hope to those who had none.
It's easy when one visits the concentration camp memorial sites to be weighed down by the heavy energy and history of brutality by the Nazi government, the SS, and Gestapo against the innocent. It is a pity that many of the stories of compassion and caring exhibited by prisoners like Joseph died in the camps with the inmates. It's important to have places like Sachsenhausen Memorial to serve as reminders not to let the few lead the many astray. When humans can treat themselves and others with love and compassion, there will be no need to energetically clean places.